The return of Sunday Night Football tomorrow with the long-awaited return of the Cleveland Browns as they battle their arch-rival Pittsburgh. Then the following night on ABC, Monday Night Football, the Miami Dolphins battle the Denver Broncos on the night that John Elway's number will be retired. ESPN and ABC, the exclusive home of the NFL in prime time. NFL season beginning tomorrow. Well, the action track has had its share already in the first 108 laps. Some teams experiencing some tire problems. That was from Jeremy Mayfield. The Goodyear engineers burning some of the debris off the tires to check on them specifically. They say perhaps too much camber has caused some of the problems that we have seen here tonight. The green flag comes out.
Be ready, green flag.
Car is a lap down in the 30th position. Big news from that team involving Kenny Schrader, who apparently will go to the 36 car in the year 2000. Ray has an update on the 43 and the 8. Ray.
Well, Bob, Johnny Andretti gained a couple of spots on that round of pit stops. He's up to 10th now. They took 1 pound of air pressure out of the right rear. John says the car's very good. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was a little bit tight in the middle, so they raised the track bar on the number 8 car. They lost 1 spot on that round of pit stops. I think he went out in 12th.
And is currently running in 12th spot as he looks back at Kenny Irwin. The car in 13th. The 11 car, Brett Bodine, the Paychex car, is a lap down.
Most of his cars running down on the inside are the lap cars, except Dale Earnhardt Jr. He's been running down on the low side most of the night.
Dale Earnhardt on the outside of Kyle Petty.
Back in the 21st, 22nd position.
And there is Ricky Rudd. He has, as we told you earlier, been ill all weekend. Didn't qualify the car, but is feeling well enough to drive here tonight.
And 0-1 car is Ron Hornaday, a track foam car out of Felix Amata's stable.
Already a lap down in 38th spot. 4th, 5th, and 6th. The 60 of Jeffrey Bodine, the 31 of Mike Skinner, and the 99 of Jeff Burton.
And right behind them is Rusty Wallace in 7th place.
And right behind Rusty is Dale Jarrett.
He picked up a spot on the pit stop. Even though Rusty beat him out of the pits, he was running in front of him. But Jarrett beat Bobby Labonte out also. So a little shuffling around during the pit stop.
14 straight top 10 finishes here at Richmond since this race in 1992 for Rusty Wallace. He and Mark Martin have, for the most part, owned Richmond International Raceway in the past few years.
The yellow car on the inside is Todd Bodine, the State Fair Corn Dog Pontiac. There's Dale Jarrett, Bobby Labonte trying to get by Todd.
Todd gives them plenty of room, so they both do get by. Well, here comes Todd back on the inside of Labonte.
Rusty Wallace is really trying to make that bottom groove work. I think he realizes if he could find something down there no one else could find, he would have a huge advantage.
I think you're right. He could make it work.
Joe Nemechek, Dale Earnhardt, Kyle Petty, and Ricky Rudd.
23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, and on back.
On back includes Johnny Benson. Also Ken Schrader and Jimmy Spencer. And they are the last cars on the lead lap. Spencer running in 29th spot. Fifth place battle involves Mike Skinner and Jeff Burton. And looking at that battle is Rusty Wallace.
He's right there on their back bumper.
Now the back bumper, the Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse Chevrolet. He looks back at the 99 cars. They're going by Wally Dallenbach, the other Budweiser car. Dallenbach is in 31st. He is a lap down to these guys, as is the 36 car of Jerry Nadeau, the M&M's car.
Burton looks to the inside. Nothing doing. Skinner won his second pole of 1999 here yesterday. Led 3 laps in the early going, but now battling for the 5th spot and is about to lose it to Jeff Burton. In fact, does lose it to Burton.
That was impressive. Burton able to make that pass on the bottom of the racetrack.
Now Rusty Wallace comes up there and said, well, if Burton can do it, let me try it.
Jerry Punch has more on Mike Skinner.
Guys, Mike has radioed to Larry McReynolds and say that the car is just too free in the middle of the corner and then very free coming off. He wants them to go back to their original air pressure next time by and make a track car adjustment. So obviously the adjustments they've made are not to Mike's liking. So I bet Larry said we'll go back to where we were at the beginning on our next stop.
There's Larry McReynolds calling the shots for Mike Skinner. The last pole winner to win a race here at Richmond International was in 1988. Davey Allison. That was the very first race on this 3/4-mile racetrack.
Rusty Wallace just backs off, lets Bobby Labonte go rather than waste time racing side by side with him and losing ground. He decides to let Bobby Labonte have that position.
He made an adjustment on Bobby Labonte's car, and it seems to be working much better than it was before that last pit stop.
Tony Stewart just continues to set the pace here. His advantage is now 1.17 seconds over Jeff Gordon. 125 of 400 laps completed.